Wow, did you guys see this scoreline? Germany 7, Curaçao 1. 7 goals in a single World Cup match. This is not a typo. This actually happened yesterday at Houston Stadium. And honestly, this might be the most one-sided result we have seen in World Cup 2026 so far. Let's break down exactly what happened, how it happened, and why this result is making history. Germany started their 2026 World Cup campaign with this emphatic 7-1 win over debutants Curaçao in Group E. This was Curaçao's very first ever World Cup game in history, the smallest country to ever qualify for a World Cup, ranked 82nd in the world, going up against Germany, ranked number 10 and one of the biggest powerhouses in football history. So how did this match actually unfold? Felix Nmecha got things started for Germany just 6 minutes into the match, combining beautifully with Florian Wirtz before bending a brilliant shot into the corner of the net. Germany looked completely in control early on. But here's where it gets interesting. Curaçao actually fought back in the 21st minute. Comenencia scored their first ever World Cup goal, making the score 1-1. For a moment, the underdogs were level with Germany on the world stage. It was a historic moment for the tiny island nation. But that's where the fairy tale ended. Germany's goals came from Nmecha in the 6th minute, Schlotterbeck in the 38th, Havertz with a penalty right before halftime, Musiala just after the break, Brown in the 68th minute, Undov in the 78th, and Havertz again in the 88th minute to complete his brace. 7 goals. 1 from Curaçao. Final score? Germany 7, Curaçao 1. Now let's talk about why this result is making history. Germany are now the all-time top goal scorers in FIFA World Cup history. Their 7-goal performance pushed them past Brazil, who previously held the record with 238 goals. Germany now has 239. Let that sink in. Germany has scored more goals in World Cup history than Brazil. The country famous for Samba football and attacking flair has been overtaken by German efficiency. And here's another insane stat. This is now the 8th time Germany has won their opening World Cup game by 3 or more goals, 3 more times than any other nation in history, with France being the closest at 5. Germany simply does not mess around in opening matches. Let's also give credit where it's due. Dennis Undov came off the bench and scored a goal, while also assisting 2 others. Nathaniel Brown scored a goal and provided an assist, and Joshua Kimmich contributed 2 assists of his own. This was a complete team performance, not just 1 or 2 players carrying the load. Now, what does this mean going forward? Germany last won their opening World Cup game back in 2014, the year they won the entire tournament, and this victory extends their streak to 10 straight wins. That is an incredibly ominous sign for every other team in Group E and beyond. If Germany is scoring 7 goals in their opener, how scary can this team become as the tournament progresses? For Curaçao, despite the lopsided scoreline, this was still a historic and emotional day. Comenencia's goal secured his place in the history books as Curaçao's first ever World Cup goal scorer. A nation of less than 200,000 people scoring on the world's biggest stage, that is something they will remember forever, no matter the final result. So is this the most shocking result of World Cup 2026 so far? In terms of pure dominance? Absolutely yes. 7 goals against a World Cup debutant nation is a statement that the entire tournament has taken notice of. Germany has arrived, and they look terrifying. Drop a comment below. Do you think Germany can go all the way and win this World Cup after a performance like this? And how does this compare to USA's 4-1 win over Paraguay? Let me know your thoughts. If you want full coverage of every shocking moment from World Cup 2026, make sure you're subscribed. More incredible content coming your way very soon.